The biggest question I get as a teacherpreneur mentor is how to get rid of fear of failing. But before we can understand how to remove it, let's understand the science behind it. Something happening at the level of the brain. But remain glued, because in the end, I'm going to give you the failure to fountain formula. Now, in our brain, the tiny little amygdala, which is the emotion center of our brain, smells fear. It smells fear in three kinds of inputs. When the fear is real, when there is real threat of some wild animal or danger. Number two, when we give an input in the form of horror movie, we experience fear. And number three, when our mind believes that there is an impending threat. As the amygdala gets activated, it gives quick signals to the brain to take action. And the brain acts simply in three ways: fight, flight, run away, or freeze, remain in the comfort zone. Hi, I am Seema Choudhri, success expert and a self-confidence specialist on a mission to help teachers go global from local using my Teacherpreneur Mastery system. If you want to know more about this, there is a link in the description box below. When one is experiencing severe fear of failing, it is called actiphobia. Actiphobia. The psychology behind this fear is the fear of experiencing shame or embarrassment. So to avoid trying would be a nice way to protect your self-image, to protect yourself from people who would think that you are worthless. Experts and researchers have found that people with fear of failure, they give up too easily. They refuse to get involved in any new project that seems too challenging, that involves learning too many things. They simply lack the motivation. Since their self-esteem is low, their self-talk also is negative. And they find themselves in the low confidence zone. How to know whether you are experiencing fear of failure or not? Ask yourself, do you worry what others think about you? Do you worry you will lose the respect in others' eyes? Do you worry a lot about the outcomes? Are you over concerned about disappointing your loved ones? Do you tend to procrastinate and run out of time? If the answer to the most of these is a yes, then there are high chances that you are in moderate or severe fear of failing. Simply focus on the 3 C's and the 3 P's. Number 1, consider the consequences. Revisit the concept of failure and focus on the law of control. Practice positive thinking, practice healthy coping skills, and study about past famous failures. Now is the time to keep up my promise, the failure to fountain formula, to get rid of any fear of failure. The LBA list barrier analysis method. So make a list of your 5 biggest fears. Mark the most important and biggest one. Now ask yourself, how is this fear stopping my progress? Ask yourself what would happen if this fear was 100% false. My list barrier analysis method has helped many people to come out of fear of failure and fear of rejection. Do not fear failure. Adopt a learner's mindset. Embrace failure as one step closer to success, and that is the winner's mindset. Here I'd recommend a great read, The Science of Fear by Daniel Gardner. Grab your own copy by the link that is in the description box below. Let your desire for success be greater than your fear for failure. Simply follow the step-by-step method in this video to lead yourself from fear to fortune. For most people, 2 reverse gears in life are fear and stress. In this video, you've learned how to combat any fear of failure. Follow this video and learn the steps in my 5F formula to be stress and anxiety free.